Hey everybody, how's it going? So this is the route that I usually take home. I go down 27th Street, make a left, go down 7th Avenue, then I take that to Canal, make a left there, and then I go over the Manhattan Bridge. So right now I'm going down 7th Avenue, and I saw a bunch of police cars and what seemed like there was some traffic up ahead in the normal lane, so I went over into the bike lane to go down, and I could see that there's looks like there's more and more traffic up ahead, and I'm seeing just more and more police presence. Like on the left, there's two NYPD vans. To the right, there's an NYPD van, and there's a bunch of people that appear to be walking over to this area downtown in the West Village. So I'm kind of curious what's going on here. It's on my way home. That's usually would be my luck that something would happen on my route home. So now you can see that there's way more. That you have FDNY on the left. You have fire. The Chevy Suburbans. You have a complete standstill traffic over here. So this is a green light. I see a green light up ahead, but total standstill traffic. And now I know that something is going on. So I'm just heading down here, and you can see that there are police cars everywhere. And there's got to be something up ahead that's happening, because I'm looking ahead and all of the traffic lights are green, yet in spite of all the traffic lights being green, none of the cars are moving. What's also weird is that they're not honking at each other, because usually when you have even this tiniest traffic at all, even if someone's just held up for, God forbid someone's going the speed limit, instead of going 20 miles over the speed limit, you'll have honk, honk, honk. So it's really kind of surreal that there's no honking going on here. And now I know that something's up, because I don't hear a siren going off. There's no siren going off. However, the NYPD van is in the bike lane. He's not driving down the bike lane because he just, he feels like identifying as a bike that day. Something really weird is going on. The fact that there's no honking, there's no yelling, there's no like protesters yelling, there's no cops yelling, there's no sirens, there's no honking. It's just incredibly surreal to be in Manhattan and have something going on like this where everything stopped, but you don't hear anything. And here you see there's cops in a circle. There's got to be at least 100 of them there. Absolute, utter minimum, 100 cops in this area. And I asked him which way I should take home if I wanted to get home, and he told me I could just go on the sidewalk. So I said thank you. There's you could see here that there's all of the cops are surrounding the street, and they're looking forward to see. You have the bike cops over there that are blocking people from getting into the street, which was kind of, so why do the people want to get into the street? Why do the cops have to block you from getting into the street? And then I see that Department of Corrections vehicle to the right over there, which leads me to believe that someone has been perhaps arrested. And my guess is that this is that guy, we bumped into each other, so I apologized and asked if he was okay. But my guess is that there was some sort of controversial arrest that took place, and the people were about to converge in on it, and just, again, this is pure speculation, pure and utter guess from where I was sitting, is there was some sort of controversial arrest, and the people were just not having it. They were just not going to let that person be taken away. So there was a standoff going on there. And again, it's a really creepy standoff, because in New York City, if you've ever driven through New York City, you know how it is. You have constant, non-stop horns, F you, all sorts of weird kind of people screaming and everything. And here it was silent. Like the people weren't saying anything, the cops weren't saying anything, the drivers weren't saying anything. So it was just really surreal to see that. And I think in some way, shape, or form, this is failed state material right here. I don't even, it's just the fact that like this is where we're at as a country. It just feels more and more like a failed state. You have to put up boards in your window because you're afraid that it's going to get bashed in. You just are riding on your way home on the day of an election where the person in the White House is like trying to claim that he won states that haven't finished counting votes yet, and like and then there's the people that are saying, no, that's bullshit, you can't do that, that's what dictators do. And then someone gets arrested for whatever reason, and people are like, you're not leaving with that person. It's incredibly surreal to be living through these times and realize that When you look at other parts of the world and you go, ha ha, we're better than them. We're far, we're far above and more civilized than those savages. And then you kind of look at what's going on here, and it's like, really? Do you think that's the case? Do you really think that we're that much better? I don't know. It's just a thought going through my head. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. That's it for today, and as always, I hope that you learned something.